My name is Dennis Allen. With me today is Debbie Gordon Ruben.
Hi.
And Roy Goose. Debbie and I are here today as students of Inuvialuktun. Roy will be our instructor.
In our area, we have two predominant dialects, Umagamute and Siglit. In our last show, Leonard Harry taught us common Umagamute words. We will review them today. Then Roy will give us an introduction to the Siglit dialect.
Okay, Roy, to review the words that we learned the last time. Aglan, what is that word?
Aglan is but, however, and it's a transitional word to join two different subject matters together.
Yeah, two different thoughts. Okay, could you give me an example, like how you would use it?
An example would be, how's your equipment today? Your outboard motors, and then switching over to your personal being and the things that you're going to bring along on your trip. So somebody would say, out down now of it, because you're going to travel, how is your equipment? How is your engines? And you would say, they're fine, they're great, but we're a little short on this stuff. So I would say, in that situation where I use that but, I would say, Aglan,
Okay.
I don't have very much consumables on board.
Okay,
not too much food because of the fact that it's heavy.
Mm.
How would you use the word amunin?
Amunin in the Siglak language, in the Siglak dialect, means you're welcome. That's usually an answer to receiving something from someone.
Mm-hmm.
And that means don't mention it,
mm-hmm.
or thank you very much.
Okay. Uva. Does that mean here?
Uva is a word that's used when someone is looking for something. If you ask me, where's my cup? And I grab the cup and I'd say, Uva, here it is.
Okay. Davra.
Davra, in the Umagamute language, means there it is, or here it is.
Okay.
Does uvanga mean that I'm talking about myself?
Yes, it's a referral to your person. It is a pronoun. It's a name for yourself. Without using your name, Debbie, you say uvanga, myself.
How about talking about the two of us?
We would tack on a little suffix to it, and that suffix would mean uvaguk.
Uvagok, meaning two of us?
Both of us.
What about all of us here?
Collectively speaking, we would say uvagut.
So two, the both of us would be uvagok,
Right.
and the all of us here would be uvagut with a T.
That's right.
Uvagok and uvagut.
Yes. Uvagut, both of us. Two people. Uvaguk, more than two. Three people. Or a large, 3 people or 4 people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Huli.
Huli, nothing's happened yet. It's nothing's happened yet.
Yeah. So like, you're out hunting, but nothing's happening.
Right.
Okay.
If we were out in the land and somebody says, did you get any geese today? And your answer would be, Suli, meaning nothing.
Okay.
No actions taken place. You didn't get the animals that you wanted to feed yourself with. Suli.
What about the word uvaniptau?
Uvaniptau, the root word uvani, meaning here. Uvaniptau, meaning that there are more than one place that these two objects are situated. If you ask me where's the pen, I'd say ubba, talva, which meaning there it is. And I would say, oh yes, uvaniptau, also over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, mani.
Mani is referring to a geographical location, where you're at, or a specific position in the house or in our sitting, for example. Now, Mani would refer to a specific location. All three of us are sitting on this set here. And in respect to speaking about the set, I would say Mani, right here, in the present tense.
Could you use it in like a sentence?
Somebody says, an individual may come up to me and says, "Where are you?" Over the telephone, I would say, "Manitu," which means I am here.
Ilyani.
Refers to a non-specific, unclear point sometime in the future. Ilani.
Yeah. So if I was going to ask you, when do you plan to move? Then that's how you would reply.
And I would reply, Ilani, which means there is no definite plan or no definite point in time that is identified, but you know it's in the future, in a very not too distant future.
What about the word unaptaw?
Una referring to this. Unaptaw meaning also, and also this, or this could be included.
Okay.
Included in this is this,
Okay.
right?
Davrani.
Tavrani is there. There it is, in that specific place.
When you hear a lot of words spoken, you hear the elders or people that speak the language every day use lo, like Dennis
Claving
lo, Debbie lo, Roy lo, or a clavig lo, Inuvig lo. What does lo mean?
Lu means that it is included. And in the English language, it could be translated as saying and.
Okay. What about inuving me? Inuving me.
In Inuvik. The suffix me means in Inuvik
Okay.
or at Inuvik.
What about min? Inuving min.
Inuving min, the word min refers to from Inuvik. Inuving min. So somebody says, Nakit Kaivit, where did you come from? And your reply would be Inuving min. Kayung. I come from Inuvik. Min, from.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. What about inuving mun? M-U-N.
Now, let's take for instance, if you're traveling from a Klavik to an undisclosed location, and an elder would come up to you and say, "Where are you going, Debbie? Where are you going, Dennis?" And you would say, Inuving mun,
Oh yeah. To Inuvik.
to Inuvik.
Okay.
Now you've explained what your specific location is going to be.
Okay. 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 So those are the words that we went through the last time with Leonard Harry, and now let's go into the Siglik dialect. Okay. Now, an introduction. If I was to meet you on the street, how would you greet me?
My first word to you would be Akana. And that's a form of a greeting, which means deep down inside, peace to you, or greetings from my household to yours.
Okay.
Or in common everyday language, "Hey there, buddy, how are you?"
Oh yeah. And what would be my reply?
Your reply would be to say exactly what I've said to you. Is that common courtesy? I say Akana to you, and you say Akana to me.
Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, now, you and Debbie, you're the elder, and you see Debbie for the first time. How would you go about conversing with her?
In order to begin the conversation, first of all, we have to set things straight. And the introduction is, I would say, ahana. And she would say, ahana. Return that favor to me, and I return that greeting to her. And then I would say, Debbie, first of all, I wouldn't know her name. I would say, Kinailvit, which
Uvanga,
means, who are you?
and I would reply, Uvanga atiga Debbie,
Yes,
which means,
my name is Debbie. And so
Okay.
therefore, the introduction is, now I've found out and discovered that your name is Debbie, and I would say, Debbie, Hanoetbit, which means, Debbie, how are you? How is your life? How's things today?
and I would reply, Nakurunga.
That's right. Nakurunga is very, very specific, and because of a specific question. Nakurunga means, I'm fine, I'm great.
Okay, we were talking before. Nagurunga is kind of specific to the delta, to
Right.
Umangmute.
Right.
Naguyunga
It
would be the Siglik.
Yes, is Siglet, we drop the R.
Yeah.
And we
Replace it
with a Y or a double J. Nakuyunga.
Okay. Okay, now you want to know where Debbie is from.
So
How do you ask her that?
But just one moment, how do I know what's his name?
Well, he's the elder.
okay,
But shouldn't I know his name?
that's for sure.
Okay.
You're
So
right
how
there.
do I ask, what is your name?
Kina Ilvit.
Kina Ilvit.
Kina meaning who. Ilvit meaning you.
Okay, Kina Ilvit.
Ubanga Roinguyunga. I am Roy.
And would I reply the same way as you? How are you?
Yes.
Bit?
Yes, yes. I know it, but to start the conversation off,
Yeah.
to know that we're both on the same mental plane. I know it, but
Bit.
Ubanga Nakuyunga.
Eh.
So you are fine too.
I'm just great.
Okay, that's good. Now, you want to know where Debbie is from. How would you ask her where she is from?
Nakin Nakpit. Nakin Nakpit.
Bit.
Nakin. Where? Nakin Nakpit. Where are you from?
And how would I say, I am from Aklavik, but I live in Inuvik now?
Ubanga. I. Aklaving Mutauyunga. I am from Aklavik.
So, Uvanga, Aklavik Miu Tauyunga?
Right. Ubanga Aklaving Mutauyunga. And you put another transitional word in there. Kisiani.
Kisiani.
Kisiani means however, or, but. Inuvik Mitunga.
Inuvik Mitunga. Meaning?
I live in Inuvik.
Now.
However, I live in Inuvik.
However,
Kisiani,
Kisiani,
Inuvik Mitunga.
Kisiani, Inuvik Mitunga.
Right. Now that's how you say that I am from Aklavik. Aklavik is my hometown, where I grew up, where my parents are. However, I now live in Inuvik and call Inuvik my home. All of that
In those few short words.
in those 3 words.
Yeah. Huh. That's pretty exact, eh? The words are really
It is.
exacting.
It is very precise.
Yeah.
Inuvialuktun, the language is designed around the cold weather, so we have no time to beat around the bush.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So it's very precise.
Yeah. Okay, now you want to know what she's doing here. Say, for example, the two of you were in your hometown,
Right.
and maybe she had a camera with her or something, and you want to know what she's doing here. How would you ask her that?
Suliakpit.
Suliakpit.
It comes from the root word of suli. Suliyok. What are you doing? What did you come here for?
Suliakpit.
Suliakpit.
And you came
And
to
I
learn
would-
the language.
I would reply, I'm
Um,
here to work, maybe.
Okay. Okay. Your reply would be Savagaktunga.
Savagaktunga,
Right.
savagaktunga.
Comes from the root word of savak, meaning to do things, to work.
To work.
Savagaktunga, meaning I come to work.
Savagaktunga.
And the suffix of tunga is always referring to yourself as a pronoun. That is the pronoun.
Yeah.
Tunga. I am.
Yeah. Okay. I hear between the Umang and Siglik dialect, the S's and the H's are switching around here. How does that work now?
With the Umangmut, the H sound is very predominant. And that's the correct form of speaking the language. With the Siglik, the S sound is very predominant.
They replaced the H with the S.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. While we're on that topic, what is the big difference between the two dialects, between Siglik and Umang? Is there much?
Mostly it is the accent of the words itself. The accent, the pronunciation of words, but a lot of words are identical. I would say greater than 90% of the words are identical. The only thing is we both say them in different manners. Like the Englishman, for example. The English has an accent. And when you speak Canadian, we have an accent. So those different sounds are replaced by different sounds to mean the same word. The meaning is still there, but the sounds are different,
Oh, yeah.
like the H sounds.
And the R and Y that we were talking about before.
Yes. The R sound is very predominant in Umangmut, and we drop the R and replace it with Y.
The Y sound.
Right, like Suliyunga or Huliyunga.
So going back to the word we learned with Leonard, Huli, so you would pronounce that Suli?
Suli.
Okay. So any word with H in it, if you just switch that over to an S, then you'd be talking in the Siglik dialect.
That's
Pretty
for
well.
sure.
Okay. Now getting back to our conversation, you know her name and where she's from and what she's doing here, but you really don't know who her parents are, because you're the elder. Chances are you would know her parents, right?
Right.
So how would you ask her to identify herself or who her parents were?
So, in terms of finding out if we are related somehow, I would say, Amamadlo, Apadlo,
Amamatlo, apatlo.
your mother and your father, Kinauva, Kitkuk, Kitkuk.
What does that
Who,
Kitkuk?
who are they? Who are your parents?
And
And
I would reply, my parents are Danny and Annie C. Gordon. And
Okay,
how would I say that?
you would say, Amamaga,
Amamaga,
meaning my mother, Annie C. Gordon.
Annie-
Amamaga, Annie C.
Ama-
Gordon.
Amamaga, Annie C. Gordon. At Tata, Danny C. Gordon?
Apaga,
Apaga,
Annie C. Gordon.
Apaga, Danny C. Gordon.
And
Okay.
I would say, Sunava. Meaning, yes, I agree with you. Sunava, meaning, I now realize that these
Oh,
are your
yeah.
parents.
Okay. Okay, now let's get into identifying people. How would you say a man, a single man? in Siglik?
If you have made that distinction already, that this individual indeed is a man, we would say angon.
Angon.
Angun.
But in the distance, where you can't make the distinction between a man or a woman, you would say inuk,
Inuk. Oh yeah. Okay.
Meaning person?
person,
That person?
human being. As they come closer to you, you begin to see their features, and you discover
Ah, angon.
he's a man, and say, ah, angon.
Oh yeah. Okay. What if there were two of them? Two of them coming in. you couldn't distinct.
If there were two of them coming, and there was a man and a woman, let's just say, for argument's sake,
Yeah.
a man and his daughter.
Okay.
Let's say they're walking this way. I would say, angodlo, angnaglo. And this is before we discover that these two persons are a father and a daughter to you. We didn't know it was a daughter, so we called her Angnak, which means a female.
Oh yeah.
Anak.
So as they come closer yet, we find that there's an age difference. And as they come close to me, the first form of greeting would be Akana, Hanowitpit, Akana. My greetings to you. How are you? And he would return the same thing to me, if Akana. And like we started,
Nakuyunga, he would say,
Nakuyung.
if he's doing fine.
Oh, yes. And then he would introduce himself, and he would introduce his partner.
Okay.
And how would he do that? How would he introduce himself and the person that's with him?
Let's say, for argument's sake, his name is John. Uvanga atera John. Uvanga atera John. My name is John. Uva. Here is Paniga, my daughter. Donna.
Okay.
So that's how they would introduce themselves.
Okay. Maybe let's go back to see if Debbie remembers what you just taught her. So the scenario is you're the elder in your hometown, and she's a new person in your town, and you see her now. Let's see if you could converse, beginning with your greeting to her.
Akana,
Akana.
Hanawitpit,
Nakurunga.
Kinailvit.
Uvanga atiga Debbie. Kinailivit.
Uvanga Uruinguyunga. Now, Akana, how are you? That greeting has been exchanged. Formalities have been set. What is your name? Who are you? My name is such and such. What is your name? My name is Roy. Nakinyakpit. Where are you from? Uvanga,
Uvanga
Aklawing Mutauyunga,
aklagum mutauyunga.
Kisiani,
Kisiani
Inuving Mitum.
inuving mitunga.
I am from Aklavik, but, or however, I live in Inuvik.
Okay. So from there, you'd ask her, what is she doing here?
Suliakpit Maunga. Suliakpit.
Suliakpit maong.
What did you come here for?
And I came here to work habang
Savagaktunga,
savagaktunga.
Savagaktunga, Tabvunga, or Savagaktunga.
Savagaktunga.
You
Which
don't have to say where else. Savagaktunga means
I
I came to work.
to work.
Okay. Okay, now you want to know her parents. Remember, you wanted to know who her parents were?
Yeah. So
In case we were related.
Yeah.
that's right.
Or-
In case we were related, or in case our parents were friends, this way we are most certainly going to be friends. So I would say, Apadlo, Amamadlo, Kinawa. Apan, your father. Amamadlo, and your mother. Kinawa. Who are they?
So I would say Amamanga Annie C. Gordon, Papala Danny C. Gordon.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Okay, we have to wrap it up right now, so maybe the next time we come back, we could go over these words again and reinforce them with the audience, and we'll just see you all next time, I guess, and thanks for coming here today, Roy.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Painani.
One thing that a lot of people like to get into is highlines, and I want to really caution you about highlines. For example,
Join us in the coming weeks as we spend more time with Wayne Mary of Context North on search and rescue training.
So what seems like a real nice dramatic idea, you know, is to, here's your gorge like this, or to string a rope across here. Let's say you're three on both sides, you string a rope across and just haul the victim across on the rope, right? And put a pulley around there and hook the stretcher underneath the pulley and two ropes and just slide them across. Ought to work like a dam. Here's one thing you want to remember. When you got a load in the middle of a rope like this, here's the load pulling down. The tighter that rope is, the greater that load is. Okay? If you got, say, 20 degrees here between the points, you haven't got any kind of a problem. That's your load. Because you got a fairly equal amount on both ropes, just about half the weight of the subject on both ropes. But as this angle approaches the horizontal, the load approaches infinity. It just multiplies dramatically as it goes up. And as a matter of fact, it's theoretically impossible to keep that rope perfectly straight across there, no matter how hard you tighten it. And you put a load in the middle of it, it'll break. I don't care how big a tougher rope it is. So there's got to be some sag, and you've got to have at least 20 degrees to be safe. Okay. Now, don't forget that not only is the load on the rope tremendous, but the load on each anchor here is also tremendous as the rope gets tighter. So be real cautious with high lines.
Would that, in the middle there, double it if you're just straight across? If you don't have that 20%, 20-degree angle?
Would it double? Will the load double, you mean?
Double
A little more than double. It'll
Triple?
triple and quadruple, and it'll keep right on going up till you can't believe the strain on it.
So when you see these guys that's crossing creeks, like someone's going over, they would have that.
You better have some sag in it, or you're going to have some real strain on that rope. Yeah. And you see the steel cable crossings, you know, little cable cars on them.